Good morning, students. In the last class, can you remember what we have discussed? Yes, it is how this molecular mass and formula unit mass is determined. That is what we have discussed in the last class. How to find the molecular mass? We have to know, we have to count the number of atoms and multiply it with atomic masses. Okay, then we have to add all the atomic masses of each atom, okay, which is present in a molecule or a ionic compound. When you are finding for molecule, it is molecular mass. When you are finding for ionic compounds, it is formula unit mass. And both the units are U, okay, unified mass. That we have seen in the last class. So we can find the molecular mass and we can even determine how to find the formula unit mass. So in this class we are going to see, okay, today a new thing called mole concept. We are going to see what is mole concept. What is mole concept? Okay. Now, can you tell me what is this? One molecule of water. This is one molecule of carbon dioxide. One molecule of hydrogen gas. One molecule of oxygen gas. So, when you are saying this is a molecule, okay, that is called as 1 mole. So, 1 mole, okay, complete a fixed formula, okay, that contains number of atoms and that single 1 molecule is called as 1 mole, okay. So, if you have more than this, okay, for this 3 molecule, then it is 3 moles. When you have 0.5, it is called as 0.5 mole. We will know it what is that. So, 1 molecule, a complete formula is called as 1 mole. Okay. Let us see what is this. In this concept, what is explained. For example, in a chemical equation, now let us see a chemical reaction. A chemical reaction. A chemical reaction, for example, hydrogen. Okay, two molecules of hydrogen react with one molecule of oxygen. Okay, we may not write even one. So it gives 2 molecules of water. Okay. So 2 molecules of hydrogen reacts with 1 molecule of oxygen and it gives 2 molecules of water. Now when you see here, how many hydrogen atoms are there in the reactant side and in the product side? According to the law of conservation of mass, okay, whatever the thing we are taking in the reactant side, the same number of atoms will be present in the product. This is called reactant and this is called product. This is called reactant. What is reacting? Together this mix and gives this. This is called as product. Okay. When it is more than one, it is products. Now it is product here. If it is more than one only, it is products. Okay. Now here 2 reactants react and give a single product. Here, when you see this 2 is mentioned for hydrogen. So here you should multiply this. Okay. 2 into 2. There are 4 hydrogen atoms present in the left hand side, in the reactant side. And how many oxygen? It is 2 oxygen. Okay. Here also how this is common for both hydrogen and oxygen. If you put like this before a molecule, it means that it is common for both the Okay, so what is the left hand side? The left hand side hydrogen is 4. Okay, and the right hand side how many hydrogen? That is also 4. When you see here, how many oxygen atom in the left hand side? That is 2. In right hand side also it is 2. So both the sides are balanced. Okay, so here whatever the atoms you are taking here will be present in the right hand side also, but the reactant and product varies. Here it is 2 or reactants. This is hydrogen gas and this is oxygen gas. It gives a liquid, okay, water. Okay. Now this is easy to count how many atoms are here. Is it so? Yes. If the same, you can find the molecular mass. Okay. Here we know molecular mass. Instead, in the mole concept, we use the term molar mass. What is that? Molar mass. It is just nothing but molecular mass. How we are finding? The same is molar mass, but we have to represent in gram. G. We have to represent in a G. With the same process, how you are finding molecular mass and molar mass. So sum of atomic mass of all the atoms present in a molecule. Okay, that is molecular mass. Then formula unit mass, sum of atomic masses of all the atoms present in a formula unit mass is called formula unit mass. That is ionic compound. The same when you are finding it, okay, and if you write it in grams, okay, then it is called as molar mass. We have seen yesterday in the last class we have seen molecular mass, formula unit mass, then the next one is molar mass, just finding the same method but writing the unit as G is molar mass. Okay, why I will tell you why you have to write the molar mass. So now here, what is the atomic mass of hydrogen? So we have found that it is 4 hydrogen. 4 hydrogen. So 4 hydrogen means 4 hydrogen plus 2 oxygen we have mentioned now. Here it is 2 into hydrogen is 2 into 2 hydrogen, okay, plus 1 oxygen. Now when you are determining with the atomic mass, so it is 1, okay, plus 2 into this is 16. Here 2 into 1 plus 1 into 16. Now you tell me 4 plus 32. Here it is 2 into 1, 2 plus 16. Okay. Now what is that here? It is 36 U. Okay. And here it is 2 into 18. That is equal to 36. So both the sides are equal. Which one is easy? Either we are finding the number of atoms present in the left hand side and right hand side is easy, or finding the atomic, using the atomic mass, finding the that left hand side is equal to right hand side is easy. Which one is easy for you? This method is easy, or the first one what you have written, the how many atoms are present, that is easy. The easy method is how we can find it. The first method, we can find how many atoms present this left hand side and right hand side. That is easy. Okay, this is also easy. Comparing to this, that method is easy. In mole concept, they have chose the number of atoms. Finding the number of atom is easy. Okay, then what is mole? Let us see what is mole. So now I told you what is a mole. One molecule. Okay, one formula if you are writing, the fixed composition of a compound is called as one molecule or one mole. Okay, even it may be a molecule of element or molecule of compound, that is said to be one mole. This was said by Wilhelm Osbord Avogadro's. Okay, he is the person. Okay, said that whatever the molecule is taken, okay, 1 mole is taken, and he has determined that constant, whatever mole of substance is taken, okay, it gives what? Mole is what? Mole is nothing but it is a Latin word. Okay, it is a Latin derived from Latin. Okay, that Latin word which means heap or pile. What do you mean by heap? Yeah, the coins will be giving us a heap, and hill will be also like heap or pile. Okay, pile of coins, heap of and hill. Okay, kuvial. Okay, this full pile or heap. Okay, that is derived from a Latin word which means mole. It means what? The number of atoms present in a particular mole will be always fixed. Okay, let us see that. What is the number given for that? This is called Avogadro's. Okay, Avogadro's constant. The constant is always 6 point. They have find the value by determining many of the substance by experiment value. It is fixed value that 6.022 into 10 to the power 23. Okay, this is called as Avogadro's constant. Whenever you see any mole of, okay, 1 mole of any substances, particles, ions, atoms, molecules will be always having these many number of, okay, number of atoms or particles or ions. Okay, let us see that. He has experimentally proved that whatever the substance you take in 1 mole. For example, what is a dozen? 1 dozen means what? Always 12 in number. You all accept? Okay, so 1 dozen is 12. Apple, okay, it is a normal size. 12 is 1 dozen. Okay, jackfruit 1 dozen means 12 count. So whatever the substance it may be, the count is 12. It means 1 dozen. 1 grass means 144. 144. So that is the count of number. Whatever it may be, 1 grass, 1 dozen. If you say that count is same, it may be a large in size or small in size. That doesn't matter. Here, in this Avogadro, in the small mole concept also says the same. Whatever you are taking, 1 mole of any substance will have 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 is constant number of particles, or it may be atoms or molecules. Let us see that. Okay, so in the mole concept, this is the main thing said. This is called as Avogadro's constant. You should keep it in mind. This is the Avogadro's constant. Okay, now let us see what is given. If you take 1 mole of carbon atoms, 1 mole of carbon atoms, what is the atomic mass? We know that it is 12 gram. So 1 mole of carbon atom, okay, it will be always 12 gram of carbon. Okay, that is the weight of that will be always 12 gram, 1 atom. Okay, 1 mole of carbon atom. When you see here, the particle, how many atoms will be present in that? 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 atoms of carbon. So that will always have this count. 1 mole will have always this number of substance. For example, if you take hydrogen atom, what is the weight of hydrogen atom? It is 1 gram of hydrogen. That will have how many atoms? 6.022 into 10 to the power 23. So all the count of atoms will be the same number of atoms, okay, or particles. Let us see. 1 mole of any particle if you take, okay, always it Okay, if it is atom, if it is mass, molar mass molecule means what it will be? It will be always molar mass in grams. For example, the H2, hydrogen means it will be always 1 gram. Okay, 1 U, but molar mass is 1 gram. Oxygen means always it will be 60 gram. Nitrogen means always it will be 40 gram. Okay, that is what is said. And the number of atoms present in that will be always 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 atoms of hydrogen, atoms of oxygen, atom of nitrogen. If it is molecule, we will see. So what is the mass of water? So 2 into 1 plus 1 into 16, that is 2 plus 16, that is always it will be 18 gram. It will be always 18 gram. And what will be the number of molecules will be present in that? It will be always fixed that 6.022 into 10 to the power 23. So when you count the particles in that, okay, it will be always in the same count. Particles, either it is particle or it may be a atom or it may be a molecule also. So whatever you are taking, always this will be the count. This is the constant value whenever you see a mole of any substance, any particle, any ion, any atom. This was experimentally proved. That constant is called Avogadro's constant. Okay, that is what we have seen today. So always the 1 molecule of water, 1 mole of water will have these many particles and the weight will be this. This is what is said in this topic. What is mole concept? Mole is a Latin word, okay, derived from Latin, and the meaning of that is heap or pile. And he said that 1 molecule of any compound or molecule of elements or molecule of compound will always have 6.022 into 10 to the power 23. That much particles only will be present. That much atoms only will be present. Whatever you are taking, 1 mole will contain this thing. That is called Avogadro's constant. And the atomic mass, okay, that is U. Actually, molar mass means you will be writing in gram. Okay, so you will be writing in gram. Always it is fixed. That compound will always have 1 mole. If it is 2 mole means what it will be? If 2 mole of this now, you have to multiply by this. If it is 100, you should multiply by that. So it will have what? 36 gram if it is 2 moles. 3 moles means the multiples of this. Okay. So always 1 mole will have this many. Okay. If it is 2 mole, you should multiply by 2. It will be 12.044 into 10 to the power 23. Like that, the multiples will increase if the moles is more. But 1 mole always will have this. Okay. We will see the problems in the next class. So what we have seen today, that always the number of particles, atoms present in the reactant side will be equal to the product side. It was determined by law of conservation of mass, and instead of finding the molecular mass or molar mass, it is easy to correlate. Okay, left hand side how many atoms are present, and right hand side what number of atoms, how many it is present, and finding that will be easy than finding the molar mass. And what is Avogadro's constant? Whatever the substance, atoms or molecules you take, that 0.6.022 into 10 to the power 23 is the Avogadro's constant. That much particles only will be present in a mole. Okay, and we have seen if it is dozen, the count is 12. Like the same, the particle for 1 mole will be always a fixed number. Okay, heap or pile. So a group of atoms present in that also will have the same gram of weight, and the number of counts will be same. This is the thing it is said by in the mole concept. Okay, let us see the problems in the next class.